Nnamdi Kanu's health deemed non-life-threatening, court ruled. In a significant development in the high-profile terrorism trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, an independent medical panel empaneled by the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, has concluded that his reported ailment is not life-threatening. The finding, detailed in a report submitted to the Federal High Court in Abuja on October 13, 2025, aims to resolve months of conflicting medical assessments and escalating concerns over Kanu's health while in detention. The panel's verdict was publicly disclosed during Thursday's court proceedings, marking a potential turning point in the protracted case that has drawn international attention, protests, and diplomatic interventions. Justice Omotosho, presiding over the trial, ordered the independent evaluation midway through proceedings to cut through the conflicting claims presented by medical experts from both the prosecution and defense teams. Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in June 2021 in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria to face an amended 15-count charge of terrorism, treasonable felony, and managing an unlawful society under the Terrorism Prevention Act. IPOB advocates for the restoration of Republic of Biafra. Kanu's trial, which resumed in earnest in 2023 after multiple adjournments, has been repeatedly disrupted by health-related disputes. Since his detention at the Department of State Services (DSS) facility in Abuja, Kanu and his legal team have reported deterioration in his health, attributing it to inadequate medical care, prolonged solitary confinement, and deliberate neglect by authorities. In July 2025, defense counsel Alloy Ejimakor described Kanu as emaciated and hypertensive, prompting calls for his release on health grounds. The prosecution, led by senior advocate of Nigeria, Adegboyega Awomolo, countered with reports from government-hired experts claiming Kanu was fit and stable. This back and forth led to a courtroom standoff, with Justice Omotosho halting proceedings on September 25, 2025, and directing the NMA to form an impartial panel of 5 eminent physicians. The examination took place on October 8, 2025, at the DSS medical facility under strict security protocols. Kanu, who has been incommunicado with supporters since his arrest, reportedly cooperated fully, though his lawyers raised concerns over the venue's neutrality. Key findings from the October 13th report. The 28-page report, submitted by the prosecution team and partially read aloud in open court on October 16th, paints a picture of a man with manageable chronic conditions rather than imminent peril. During Thursday's hearing, Awomolo read the report's executive summary verbatim, prompting murmurs in the packed courtroom. Kanu, appearing via video link from DSS custody, listened stoically, occasionally nodding. Ejimakor, the defense lead, immediately objected, arguing the panel lacked IPOB-neutral members and demanding a full cross-examination of the experts. Justice Omotosho overruled the objection, stating, "This court ordered an independent assessment to end the medical merry-go-round. The NMA panel's credentials are unimpeachable. Trial resumes with no further health adjournments unless new evidence emerges." The judge also directed the DSS to implement the panel's care plan forthwith and granted Kanu's team access to his medical records for verification. Broader implications: politics, protests, and international scrutiny. The ruling has ignited polarized responses. In contrast, Northern governors hailed the verdict as justice served, emphasizing national security.